Namaskar. Welcome to Divine Chemistry. I am Dibyashri. In the previous video, we have discussed on how to draw the Lewis structures, and in this video, we will be discussing on formal charge. So let's see what is formal charge. So the formal charge on an atom in a molecule or ion is defined as the difference between the number of valence electrons of that atom in the free state and the number of electrons assigned to that atom in the Lewis structure, assuming that in each shared pair of electrons, the atom has one electron of its own and the lone pair on it belongs to it completely. Thus, it can be calculated. So, what formal charge basically means is that it is the difference between the number of valence electrons of that particular atom, which we can find from the electronic configuration, and the number of electrons we assign to that atom while drawing the Lewis structure. So we can calculate the formal charge with the help of this formula. Formal charge on an atom in a molecule or ion is equal to the total number of valence electrons in the free atom, which we will find from the electronic configuration, minus the total number of electrons in lone pair, minus half of the total number of shared electrons. So basically, formal charge equals to V minus L minus half of S, where V is the valence electrons, L is the number of electrons in lone pair, and S is the number of shared electrons in a bond. Now, I think the calculation of formal charge will be more clear if we take the help of some examples. So here is example number 1. Here it is asked to calculate the formal charge on each oxygen atom in the O3 molecule. So this is the Lewis structure of the O3 molecule. So here the 3 oxygens have been numbered 1, 2 and 3. So let us first calculate the formal charge on oxygen number 1. Here formal charge on oxygen number 1 equals to 6, which is the number of valence electrons, minus 4, which is the number of electrons in lone pair, minus half the number of shared electrons, that is 4. Now, why we are writing 4 is that because there are 2 bonds and in one bond there are 2 electrons. We have already learned about it. So, since 2 bonds are there, so we are calculating the number of shared electrons as 4. So, total we get 0. Secondly, the formal charge on oxygen number 2 equals to 6, which is the number of valence electrons on oxygen, minus 2, that is the number of electrons in lone pair, since one lone pair, so we are having 2 electrons, minus half the number of shared electrons, since here are 3 bonds linked with oxygen number 2, so the number of shared electrons is 6, and it gives us formal charge plus 1. Thirdly, formal charge on oxygen number 3. Here again, number of valence electrons is 6, minus here lone pair, we have 3 lone pairs, so the number of electrons in lone pair is 6, minus half the number of shared electrons, that is 2, since one bond is linked with oxygen number 3, so the number of shared electrons is 2, and thus we get the formal charge on oxygen number 3 as minus 1. So this is how we can calculate the formal charge. We can take one more example. Here, calculate the formal charge on sulfur in HSO4 minus and chlorine in HClO4 minus. So in the first case, we can see that the number of valence electron in sulfur is 6, as we all know that, minus here since sulfur has no lone pair in this structure, so number of electrons in lone pair is 0, minus half the number of shared electrons, since 8 electrons are shared in this particular structure by sulfur, so number of shared electrons is 8, thus we get formal charge of plus 2. Similarly, we can calculate the formal charge on chlorine. Here also in chlorine the valence electron is 7, minus since no lone pair is there, so we are writing minus 0, minus half the number of shared electrons, since 8 electrons are shared, so we are writing half of 8, and thus we get formal charge as plus 3. So I have taken these examples from Pradeep's. There are more examples on the book, you can calculate from it. Now we have learned how to calculate the formal charge, and yeah, one thing you need to note is that in order to calculate the formal charge, we must be familiar with the Lewis structure. So first we have to know how to draw the Lewis structures, and then we can it will be easy for us to calculate the formal charge. Now after the calculation of formal charge, some questions might be there in your mind that why do we need to calculate the formal charge. So here comes the significance of formal charge. It actually helps us to select the most stable structure. That is, we know that there might be many possible Lewis structures. So in order to know which Lewis structure is most stable, we need the calculation of formal charge. And the most stable structure is the one which has the smallest value of formal charges on the atoms. Means if we have 2 to 3 possible Lewis structures, then that particular Lewis structures which will have the lowest formal charge on the all of the atoms, then that Lewis structure will be the most stable one, and that structure will have the least amount of energy. So this is the importance of formal charge. We can find out the most stable structure with the help of formal charge. So that was all for today's video. Thank you so much for your patience, and thank you so much for listening. If you liked the video, please give it a big thumbs up, and yes, subscribe to the channel. I'll be much happy for that. And stay at home, stay safe, take care. Thank you.